Here's how we consistently blow up YouTube channels every single time. And there's no luck involved, no black hat shit, no AI slop, just pure consistent strategy. Now, the strategy I'm going to be talking about today is what we use to consistently blow channels up to 5K profit passively per month. And over the course of a year, we average a 15x return on our money. So if we put $1,000 in, we make $15,000 back. If we put $10,000 in, we make $150,000 back per year. And this isn't like luck, this is based on an average of many channels. So it's very, very consistent results, this. So first of all, I'm going to talk about like the trifecta of our success and what the essential ingredients are for hitting these results. So at the top, we have high RPMs. Here we have consistent views, and here we have low cost, high quality production. These are the three core pillars of blowing up channels this amount. And without all of these three, it wouldn't work. Like every single one of these is essential, and if you take one of them away, the whole system breaks down. And I'll kind of talk about those a bit more in depth. So consistent views, we get this specifically from search traffic. We don't like browse traffic specifically for this strategy. For the high RPMs, we go for high value customers. And for the for the low cost, high quality production, we use AI hybrid systems. So first of all, talking about the consistent views, the reason we like search traffic is because it doesn't just drop off. What you'll notice with browse is that channels will blow up quickly, but oftentimes they'll kind of just like taper off after a while. The difference is with search traffic, it doesn't blow up quickly, but it just slowly compounds over time. And then when you look down, on a longer time horizon, the browse channel has kind of stopped getting views a lot of the time. It will still gain a little bit, but it's kind of tapered off. Whereas the search channel is just consistently compounding views from the videos. And here's a few examples here. Like you can see the traffic. This is all search traffic. It goes up and down, but it's just consistent up and down every single week. In the weekdays, it goes up. This is when people are looking at business softwares, and then in the weekend, it goes down just because of the type of customers we target. And this is what we consistently see. You can see here, this is over like 365 from one channel, up and up and up, and now it's just consistently here. And then this is like, what I'm saying, this is like a chart of the growth of just one video on a channel. So this is why we prefer search traffic, because it's very consistent and it compounds over time. Now the next thing we have here is our high RPM niches. And the way we do this is by targeting high value customers. So there's a lot of debate between the two of them. So if you go for a high view, low RPM strategy, maybe like shorts, the problem is there's going to be a lot of competition, and there's only so many videos you can make that are going to get 1 million eyeballs, for example. Whereas if you just focus on high RPMs, the competition in the market is going to be less, because most people have like shiny object syndrome. They like the idea of a shit ton of views. They like the idea of plaques. Whereas, when you have videos that get low views but have high RPM, there's a ton more videos to make and there's less competition. There's literally thousands of videos that you can make. Millions, if not billions of videos you can make, which will get 1,000 views. And if you have a high RPM, 1,000 views is all you need to make a shit ton of money. So for high RPMs, we're looking for like $15 plus, and this is for 2-minute videos. But a lot of our RPMs go up to $100 plus just for 2-minute videos. If we did 8 or 45, these would go up a lot. Now, another thing that's good about high RPMs is that the audience is older, meaning they don't need as much editing, they just need information. If you think about like kids content, you need like brain rot content, you need like editing that's crazy every 5 seconds. Whereas older people, they need just information, so it's a lot easier for beginners to get into. And overall, high RPMs are our preference by far. And so lastly, the last thing is low cost, high quality content. We use AI hybrid systems, so we don't use just AI, we don't use just employees, we use a mixture of them together, as this is kind of the most efficient way to make the content high quality without it costing a shit ton. And the reason we do this is because we can produce a lot of content that's high quality and for a low cost. And our business really uses power law distribution fundamentals. So most videos that we post won't make that much money. They'll make like a little bit of money. But there'll be a small fraction of them, you know, like 80% will make a tiny bit of money. 20%, like 15% will make okay money. 4% will make good money, and then 1% will make insane money. And so by having a ton of videos, we allow power law distribution to basically take full effect. And overall, it averages out at the 15x return per year. If we were to just do a small amount of videos, we wouldn't get these averages. We might do really well, or we might do really badly. And it's just better to kind of average it out to like a good number like this. And so overall, the strategy that we do is we have search-based content. So this is stuff like tutorials, how-tos, guides, walkthroughs, comparisons, reviews, this style of content. We pair it with high RPM niches, business content, you know, tax, trading, crypto, whatever it might be, stuff that's high RPM. And then we combine that with production costs that are very, very low and high quality. And that translates into consistent, easy profit every single month. There's no like rocket science to this. It's just pure boring strategy that works. Now, we have a Telegram where we talk about this. You can go down below and join it. We talk to you about how to find the content to make, how to identify high RPM niches, how to actually produce low cost, high quality content, and then essentially how to build a winning YouTube channel with this specific strategy. So go ahead down below or in my description, in the bio of my profile, join our Telegram and ask us any questions you have there. And if you have any comments or any questions, you can also leave them down below and I'll answer them. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one.